Sijalipwa na mtu yeyote kuchafua taswira ya nchi yeyote. Msidanganywe.
The video hit the internet like a political thunderclap. Larry Madowo unmistakable. Camera slung across his chest, walking alongside Bobi Wine's convoy in Magere. No watermark, no shaky captions, just raw, unfiltered footage. And instantly, one question detonated across East Africa. Did Larry Madowo just walk straight into Uganda after Museveni allegedly said he must never step foot in the country? Today, we cut through the noise, the decorated videos, the potential paranoia, and the social media hysteria, because the truth is far more interesting than any myth. On December 8, 2025, multiple credible videos emerged of CNN correspondent Larry Madowo embedded within Bobi Wine's campaign trail, the most heavily disrupted political movement in Uganda right now. He wasn't hiding, he wasn't sneaking, he was working. Madowo captured scenes from Magere and parts of Kampala as Wine's national unity platform pushed forward with their 2026 campaign despite near-daily interruptions, roadblocks, sudden police deployments, tear gas shells dropped like punctuation marks in the middle of speeches. For Kenyan viewers, this was deja vu. The same Madowo who covered America's political chaos, Kenya's election tensions, and Tanzania's crackdown, now inside Uganda's hottest political moment.
Police officer, what you're doing is illegal. I'm a presidential candidate. I'm supposed to be talking to the people. But why do you shoot bullets at the audience? Other presidential candidates are campaigning.
Bobi Wine has been on a nationwide tour since October 2025. His rallies are drawing thousands, often too many for the authorities' comfort. And every stop looks like a contest between enthusiasm and intimidation. Police block roads, military patrols the edges, supporters insist on pushing through anyway. Wine is running against a political machine that has held power for nearly 40 years. Every crowd he pulls feels like a referendum, and every disruption feels like a warning. So when Larry Madowo shows up, a global journalist with instant visibility, the stakes shift. Suddenly Uganda's election isn't just a local story, it is continental. But here's where the internet got creative, too creative. For weeks, a viral clip circulated across TikTok, X and Facebook alleging President Museveni angrily vowed that Larry Madowo must never step foot in Uganda. The video was cleanly edited, convincingly voiced, and expertly captioned. It looked real, but fact-checkers later confirmed the obvious. The audio was fabricated. The speech wasn't about journalists. The footage was from an unrelated address on African resources. The ban was never real. The satire mutated into misinformation, and misinformation mutated into accepted truth. That is the political circle of the internet. Fiction moves faster than facts can breathe.
Those international media sometimes are inciting, especially when African countries are having elections. Next year we will be having general elections here in Uganda. Please tell people like Larry Madowo not to step their feet here. I saw what you did in Tanzania, but I don't want to see you here in Uganda. You will see fire. Stay away.
Some viewers linked the fake Museveni clip to Larry's November 2025 CNN investigations into Tanzania, a hard-hitting expose alleging over 100 deaths during post-election protests. Tanzania's government called the documentary biased, but Uganda never echoed that anger. If anything, Uganda's official posture toward Larry has been silent, not hostile, which makes his December arrival less of a defiant comeback and more of a straightforward professional assignment, though politically explosive all the same. When a global outlet arrives in the middle of a tense election, the temperature shifts, authorities become cautious, opposition becomes louder, the world starts paying attention, and in Uganda right now, attention is the last thing anyone can control. Madowo's presence means the cameras are rolling, not just for Ugandans, but for Washington, Nairobi, London, Addis, and the African Union. It is a reminder that political moments do not stay domestic when journalists with global reach walk in. Wine's clearance to run in September 2025 reignited a base that never fully went quiet. His rallies show hunger for change. The security response show fear for it. Every tear gas canister thrown at supporters, every blocked highway, every convoy delay, it all paints the same picture. A country struggling to contain a challenger whose support is no longer urban hype, but rural reality.
He's saying that he's protecting his gain. I want to ask you, the people of Gulu, do you have any gain to protect?
Africa needs a center of gravity. We don't have a center of gravity now. This is part of the problem. In Europe, you have got some smaller countries like Denmark, like Belgium and so on, Luxembourg. But the whole Western civilization has got a center of gravity in the United States. United States is the center of gravity of the Western system. What is our center of gravity? It must be created. It must be created. We cannot sit here and remain a perpetual vacuum. I think you use the word vacuum when there is emptiness. Yes, a vacuum point on the globe. When there is no local power, everybody is coming. You are now worried about Chinese coming here. Why will they come? Because we are weak.
For Kenyans, this isn't just Uganda's story. It is a mirror, a lesson in how tightly power can grip, how quickly information can warp, how regional politics bleed across borders, and how journalists like Larry Madowo, love him or hate him, walk into the heat without waiting for permission, because in the end, the question isn't whether he stepped foot in Uganda. It is why this moment matters to all of East Africa. For Maisha TV, I'm William Juma.